Good morning. I'm back from vacation and I'm a little bit day late from when I wanted to do my next card, but this is the next card I've done. This is the envelope. I don't know if you can tell that I did a few things to it. I put this scalloped edge, which is from the Be Mine Stitch Framelits dies, and it's this one, which I've cut the edge of these. And I'll show you all the sizes here in a minute. And then this is the inside of the card. I sprayed this. I used my sprayer, the Stampin' Up! Aqua sprayer, and put 70% alcohol in it, 3 drops of Melon Mambo ink, and a small amount of the rose gold, probably, I don't know. I just took a paintbrush, one of these small paint brushes, and got it, whatever was in the lid after I shook it, and that's what's in here. And then I also sprayed my mat that I'm going to put on the edge of here. So let's get started with this card. Move this out of my way. I'll put this over here so you can see it. And we're going to start with the inside. This piece is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, and I've lightly sprayed it. I sprayed this one darker because it's going to be the matte, and I didn't want this too dark because I was going to stamp. I'm using Everything is Rosy. The inside is Time to Celebrate All the Lovely Things in Life, starting with you. And then I stamped this image in Night of Navy, and then these little flowers in the Melon Mambo. And this is some of the Designer Series paper, and I used this die from the Be Mine Stitched Framelits. And we're going to glue that to the bottom of the card. In just a minute I'll tell you what size that piece was before I trimmed it. This piece is 4 7/8 by 3/4 of an inch, and it was a very thin. I got it as close to the edge as I could, but you have plenty with that size piece because not very much is showing anyway. So I just like that. And then I took and glued this to the inside of the card. And my card base is Melon Mambo. It is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I just centered this inside the card, just like that. Okay, and for the outside, I have these pieces. In just a minute, I'll tell you what size they are. This piece is 5 by 3, and I got as close to the edge as I could with this die to cut it. So there was a very, very thin edge that was cut off. These pieces are 5 by 1. And what I did, let me tell you, this is 5 1/4 by 4. And I put this one, this is 5 by 1, I'd said. And I put one at the top. I know there's plenty of glue in here. With my branches up. And I tried to get the margins even all around. Then I took my other piece, same size. I found it easier to glue the pieces. I put this upside down so I can. Okay, I found it easier to glue the pieces to a mat, and this one I put upside, the branches are upside down on this piece. So it looked like they were coming out of the bottom, and I tried to get it the same distance all around. Okay, then this piece is 5 by 3, and like I said, I used the die to cut it very close to get the scalloped edge. And then I'll tell you how I did the envelope. Okay. And this piece, doesn't matter which direction you put it, it's just stripes. So this piece I tried to center this and this space the same and get it straight across. Just like so. Okay, then I took this piece and glued it to the front of my card. I have enough glue in here. I had a wonderful vacation. Went and visited we did a baby shower for my granddaughter because she's expecting my first great-grandchild. We're very excited. And then I had time visiting with my other grandchildren and my children, and my husband and I celebrated our 20th anniversary. It was a very busy week. Okay, there's that part. Now let's take this piece, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here on this end. I stamped this with Night of Navy. We're going to glue it if there's enough glue in there. I'm so good at getting glue everywhere. Okay. I want this glued on the end and not cover up my word. Just like so. And then we're going to take dimensionals and put dimensionals on the back of this. And I used 5 large dimensionals, and then I put 1 small one over here. Just like so. And I'm going to center this on the front of the card. Now you can spray as much or as little of the spray for this. I didn't want this very dark because I wanted to be able to see this. But I made this a little bit darker so it would blend in better. And then I centered this on the front of the card, just like so. Make sure it's level. Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble centering things. That looks pretty good. And I took my piece of ribbon I've already tied, and this is the Melamambo ribbon that's in the Everything is Rosy product medley, and put it right there. And, oops, I want it to cover up my words. So there's the front. So the card is finished. And then the envelope I sprayed. It's about the same concentration as this, maybe a little bit less. Stamped this and then sprayed, and sprayed the other side. And I took that same die and I trimmed just a very thin amount of the edge of the envelope off. Let me show you how much. Because it's kind of curved. So I just trimmed the curve off so that I would have a straight edge to put that die on, because I thought that looked pretty. And that's your card. You have to tell me what you think. I might have time to do one more on Friday. We'll see how my time is. But I've made, this is card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card number 8, because some of the cards were in the little pizza box. So give me a thumbs up if you like this card. If you want, let me know if you want me to try to make one more before the series can't get it anymore, because Friday's the last day that you can order it. I do all my videos no charge. They're free. I just enjoy it. The only money that I make is if someone orders from me or signs up under me. I would value you as a customer. You can go to elainedotson.stampinup.net if you want to order or sign up as a demonstrator under me. Email me, elainescustomcards@gmail.com. I would really like hearing from you if you like what I've been doing. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope the sun is shining where you are. I'm finally getting some sun. It was rather rainy on our vacation. So bless you, and enjoy stamping and creating cards. Thank you so much for watching.